Welcome back, everybody, to Eating Good Podcast. My name is Marisol.
I'm Sam.
I'm David.
And I'm Oscar.
This is a podcast where we try out food establishments around Columbus, Ohio, as well as talk about other topics that Sam or the group prepares us.
Mostly Sam.
Mostly Sam. This week was Oscar's pick. So take it away, Oscar.
This week, I decided to take the gang to Happy Greek. Happy Greek is a locally owned and family-operated restaurant located in the short north. They have been voted the best Greek restaurant by readers of Columbus Monthly every year since their first entry in 2004.
Dang.
The readers of the other paper, Columbus Alive, 614 Magazine, and High Street Neighborhoods ranked them the best for their gyros and Greek cuisine. And one of their favorite quotes are, "I would bathe in hummus from the Happy Greek." That's from the Columbus Underground.
And you would smell great if you do that.
Yeah, I can't blame them.
Say not a bad idea. We'll get to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking up different Greek restaurants in the Columbus area that I was interested in going to. And the reason I picked this place is because I was debating between three other ones. The reason I picked this place was because they had the best appetizers, in my opinion. Since all the menus are very similar, I'm like, how do I distinguish which one to go to? Which one has the best appetizer I want to try? So that's how we ended up here. Should we talk about that first appetizer we got?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the Saganaki Oppa, which is their signature flaming cheese. It includes a wedge of imported Kefalograviera cheese, pan-seared, then set ablaze at your table before it's doused with fresh lemon juice. And he made us all go, Oppa! When he lit up the cheese.
I wish they gave me a plate to break.
What did you guys think?
Presentation, great.
I loved the presentation. It was so fun. The flame was super cool. The oppa was a fun little thing to do.
Mm-hmm. That cheese was flaming hot.
I just thought it was funny because I felt like the guy, the server, he just didn't have a lot of energy. But when he brought that out, he's like, "We're going to go oppa."
Yeah.
Yeah, he came alive.
Yeah.
Flavor-wise?
Cheese.
Yeah.
You can't mess up
It
cheese.
just straight up was like cheese.
Yeah, I was trying to think what else it reminded me of.
Just
hot cheese, hot
it was
melty
like
cheese.
hot cheese.
Yeah.
It definitely had like a strong cheese flavor, not
Yeah.
like a mild cheese.
Because normally you get like provolone in slices, but I feel like if you had a wedge of provolone, it was somewhat similar to that because I think it has a little twang to it. That was the closest I got in my head. But I guess when you read out the name, I was like, oh, I don't think I've ever had that cheese before.
Kefalograviera.
You're Greek.
Oppa.
Opa.
Yeah, if you're a cheese lover, this is the dish for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ratings.
8 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. Overall, for taste and everything, 8 out of 10. Just presentation, though, I would give it 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with taste and presentation, 8 out of 10.
Experience.
Yeah.
Dang, 8's across the board. That cheese 8, sis.
I would definitely order this again solely for the presentation.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, if you bring like a friend or someone, it's like, oh, this is going to be a good time. Just
Yeah.
watch.
But we also got it at a great time because the sun was setting. So we could actually see the flame, where I feel if it was like noon,
Yeah,
it
not
wouldn't have
worth
been
it.
as impressive. Or if we were inside, because we were sitting outdoor in the patio.
Oh, true.
Inside,
Or-
it probably still would have looked good.
Yeah.
It looked cooler outside. We were like at a bonfire.
All right, so let's move on. Who wants to read the next appetizer?
So we ended up getting hummus, which is made out of garbanzo beans blended with sesame, tahini, extra virgin olive oil, lemon juice, and fresh garlic. And it came with a side of pita bread.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like these little pita triangles. They were so good. They were so soft.
Beautiful little pillows of pita.
Yeah, the first ones were real soft, and then I think he was bringing us out fresh batches that were a little toastier, and I really liked when they were a little toastier.
Yeah,
too.
and they were nice and warm.
Yeah.
We probably had like 5 bowls.
We had 5 bowls
We
of
had
pita
5
bread.
It was just so good.
It was so good.
And the hummus, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it was so good.
I think it's the best hummus I ever had.
Yeah.
It was
I
so
agree.
smooth too.
Yeah.
Like velvety, not as thick as most other hummuses, but I liked it.
Yeah.
It definitely, you could taste the garlic, you could taste the lemon. It was very flavorful. I agree with it. It was my favorite hummus I've ever had.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, I would agree too.
It was blended very well, nice and creamy, lots of flavor, and for 5 people, it was a lot of hummus. But because it was so good, it was not enough hummus.
Oh, we
We
cleaned that
devoured it,
plate
yes.
up. Left no evidence.
Mm-mm. It looked like a clean plate by the time.
Yeah. They just
We were
rinsed it
done.
and put it back.
I guess we didn't directly lick the plate, so that'd be okay.
Right, we just cleaned it with the pitas.
Yeah.
We wiped it for them.
Mm-hmm.
And the Kalamata olives, those purple olives are my least favorite, but they were still good, especially in the hummus.
Yeah, I'm not an olive fan. I was like, let me try one with this really good hummus.
Not
I
it.
didn't like
for
it.
you. You'll come around one day.
Maybe.
You'll grow up.
Yeah, I've been saying that since high school, and here we are.
Wait, but we talked about this at the table. You didn't like chickpeas, and now look at you.
Yeah.
Eating hummus.
I didn't
on
like hummus
on
or chickpeas before, and
Chuck peas.
chickpeas. I guess this one in particular was made out of garbanzo beans, not chickpeas.
Aren't they the same thing?
I think.
Oh, are they?
I think they
I
might
think
be,
so.
yeah.
They just have different
Gotcha.
regional thing, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Where's our intern?
Yeah, now that I say it out loud, I'm like, actually, yeah, they are the same thing.
I just know because I think on the Goya cans that we would get, or I would see in the stores, it would be like chickpeas, garbanzos.
Bella, are garbanzo beans and chickpeas the same thing?
Yes, they are.
I believe they are the same thing according to Google.
Let's
Thank
go.
you, intern.
But yeah, I used to not like chickpeas, and now I do.
I see it. I think once you hit them 40s, you'll be like, I love olives.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll ever like olives. Emma told me she trained herself to like olives by just like forcing herself to eat one every time she went to the restaurant.
Mhm.
So I'm like, I should just buy a big jar of olives and force myself to eat one a day until I like them, or at least can tolerate them.
True. But it's funny. When we lived at the old place, I bought a big jar of olives that I supposedly like from Trader Joe's, and they were just in the back of the fridge for like 2 years.
Also,
I mean-
not many like Latin dishes have like chickpeas in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we didn't really
Mhm.
like grow up with them. Well, my mom did because she was a health nut, but that's why I like them.
I did listen to a podcast that they said that most taste flavors are acquired.
Okay.
So the more you eat something, the more likely you are to
Mhm.
change your mind about it.
See, I like hummus and all that, like in chickpeas and stuff, because my dad would make like the fresh garbanzos, like in the leaves, like toast them up, and I didn't love those.
In
But
the
they-
leaves?
So it's like they come in the little pods, and he would just like toast them up, and they were
Mhm.
like green garbanzos,
Interesting.
and then so it's kind of like
Like peas.
peas, yeah, where you just like get the, or like edamame or something, but just
Okay.
garbanzos. He would eat them plain because he was also kind of a health nut in that sense.
I guess I've never known like
What, like
where
those?
garbanzos come
Mhm.
from.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Let me
show her.
see.
They're like in those little pots. He would bring big bags of them home
Wait, hold on.
and then toast them.
Those green ones, you can see they like come in pods.
And like the little pods are kind of
Whoa.
like furry.
So would you eat the pod too?
No, you like rip them
Oh,
open.
okay.
It's kind of like a pistachio too.
Like
Okay.
edamame
Just like
or
soft.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like real soft. And I was like, I mean, I didn't mind them. When he would make it, I would eat like a bowl
Yeah.
full. But
It's good
he
when it's
loved
like
them.
toasted.
Yeah, and like sometimes people would like put hot sauce and lime and stuff, Mexican
Mm.
it up a little bit, and so I would do that sometimes.
Yeah, I guess I didn't know like how they're made. It just shows up in my store.
And I think I didn't have hummus till like college, and then I
Same.
was like, I love hummus, like even just like the store bought ones. But I think my college had some in the dining halls, and that was pretty good. But this one was the best.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like I've had it before, and like the first time I had it, I did not like it because I'm like, it tastes like weird. I don't know if I like it. But then I tried it somewhere else. I'm like, actually, this tastes pretty good. I think it just depends where you go.
Yeah.
In this place, #1 hummus.
Mm-hmm. This
Yes.
is where you should be going.
Mm-hmm.
All right, before I move on, I have a question. Have you guys ever saw or tried dessert hummus?
Yes.
It's like
No.
chocolate hummus.
No.
Have you had it?
Oh, I think you let me try yours because you get chocolate hummus.
Yeah, every once in a while when I remember that it exists, I would get it. And it's
Mhm.
like more protein than like a chocolate mousse.
Not
but
a fan.
Maybe I just also like chickpeas enough where I like look past it.
So it still has chickpeas in it?
It's
Yeah.
like the same texture as like store
Except
bought
it's brown.
hummus, except it's like deep dark brown,
Uh-huh.
and you could eat it like with graham crackers or something instead. And I liked it.
Is it sweet?
It's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So it's normal hummus with chocolate mixed in.
I'm guessing is like the gist of it.
Yeah, like cacao powder and then some sweetener.
Okay.
And yeah, you look at the thing and it's like definitely
It's
healthier,
dark brown
quote unquote.
hummus.
But it's like, I guess if you were like, oh, I want dessert, your first thought is going to be like, let's get this chickpea one. But I tried it once from Trader Joe's years back, and I liked it enough where every once in a while I'll get it. It's pretty good with like pretzels or graham crackers.
Oh yeah, I think Trader Joe's sells a lot of different hummus flavors.
I love theirs. I think they have the best
They
selection.
got the variety mix.
Mhm.
They got a cilantro lime one.
Cilantro lime of
That one's really
any is the
good.
best.
Damn, y'all are Trader Joe's hoes.
Yeah, hummus talks.
So what are we rating the hummus?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I'll give it a 10 out of 10 too. Got to give it up.
10 out of 10.
We have a perfect
Oppa!
score, ladies and gentlemen.
Oppa!
Can you make a plate breaking noise? That's what we
I
should have
can search
gotten.
for one and added it.
Bella,
I should have got some Greek music to put on the background.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
fun sound.
what would you rate the hummus?
I would rate it an 8.5.
What?
Bella,
Bella's always a hard critic.
you're fired.
I haven't eaten that much hummus, so I don't know.
So
Okay.
Uncultured.
Will it sway you if we tell you that we've all eaten multiple hummuses before and this is the best hummus we've ever had?
Well, I don't know. I need to try more, I guess.
dang, you should try some chocolate hummus.
Okay, who wants to talk about their entree first? I can go.
I was trying to pull my phone out.
All right, either way, I can go first. So I got the chicken lemonado, which was marinated charbroiled chicken breast topped in our zesty lemon garlic sauce. You also got to pick two sides, so I got the rice pilaf and French fries. I'll start off with my favorite thing on the plate, the French fries. They were so good. They were thick, they were crispy, they had good flavor, they were hot. I love the fries. The rice itself, it kind of seemed like that store-bought rice. It's like kind of like the bags that you just like make really quickly.
Minute rice.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of
Mhm.
like that. Or like the rice sides. I think they're called something like that.
Okay.
It wasn't-
Rice-a-roni.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite rice. It didn't compare to like Habibi Grill or Lavash. They definitely have better yellow rice.
Mhm.
But it was still just rice, so I mean, not too bad. And then the chicken and the sauce. I thought the chicken was cooked well, but I wish it had a little bit more flavor. I don't think it was seasoned very much, and it was just relying on the sauce to get it flavor, but the sauce was kind of mild. So overall, I'll give my dish a 6.8 out of 10. But the fries themselves, like an 8.5 out of 10.
Ooh.
Nice.
I didn't even think to grab a fry today. I was so obsessed with that pita.
So I ordered their spicy gyro over hummus, which had hand-carved lamb and beef gyro meat, sautéed green pepper, tomato, onion, olives, spinach, garlic, fresh herbs, extra virgin olive oil, touch of lemonado sauce on a layer of hummus with pita. This actually did not have olives and spinach, which I'm not complaining. I'm okay with that. And if I didn't have enough hummus, it was on a bed of hummus.
I was so jealous when
Mhm.
Oscar's thing came out, and I was like, he gets to eat more hummus. This is unfair.
I was hesitant to order this because we had ordered the hummus, but after I ate it, I was not complaining. I really liked this dish. It did have a lot of veggies in it, but the sauce it had just gave it so much flavor, and it had the hummus as well to balance it out. And actually the sauce blended with the hummus really well, so it just was like more flavor with the hummus.
Mm.
The gyro meat was also really good, and I thought it was interesting. When it came out, it was like piping hot, and the gyro meat tasted better once it cooled down. Like I could taste more of the flavor. Overall, I'm gonna give this dish a 9 out of 10. Yeah, there was so much hummus. Like once I was done with the veggies and the meat, I'm like, this is like a second serving of hummus.
Heck yeah.
Luckily, the server had brought us, more pita bread so I could use it to scoop it up.
Nice.
That sounds really good.
Yeah.
It looked really good.
Yeah.
Round 2 right now? No.
I got one of their pitas. I got the gyro.
Euro. However you
Euro?
want to say it.
I got their
Euro.
I got their Euro
Gyro.
pita. I got their Euro pita, which is large 7-inch pitas with lettuce, tomato, onion, and banana peppers, served with a side of fries. And mine specifically was with thin sliced lamb and beef gyro, topped with our creamy garlic dressing. Also, next to it, it said voted best in Columbus. And I love me a good Euro. It was the size of my head, I would say. What I really liked about it is that it was drenched in the garlic sauce. And I don't know if you guys could tell, but I was struggling because at some point I would take a bite of it and I had sauce all over my hand. I almost asked for another napkin, but then I didn't want to look silly.
You should have just used a pita bread, soaked it up.
I thought about it. But the lamb and beef was delicious. It was like perfectly cooked. It was also in itself like moist. So I thought it added great flavor to like the entire thing. All the vegetables were cut up like in like bigger slices, which I actually really enjoyed. Because sometimes I feel like it's too small. I don't know. Overall, the entire meal was delicious. For $14, I feel like it was pretty good portion size, even with the Euro and the French fries. I almost threw up at the end, but I had to finish my entire meal. I would give it a 9 out of 10.
Nice. I did try a bite of your meat, and it was delicious. So when I go back, because I do want to go back, I'll be getting that gyro meat.
So good.
And I'm going to get what Oscar got because that spicy gyro sounds good. All right, sweet. I went with the braised lamb shank, and it was a tender oven roasted lamb shank braised in red wine tomato sauce and fresh herbs, atop rice pilaf with Mediterranean vegetable medley. But I replaced that vegetable medley with their roasted lemon potatoes because that sounded really good. It was a big old lamb shank, and I feel like I just found out what a lamb shank is. I think it's like leg or something because it had a knee. It had like a joint.
Yeah, it was like a big old bone too.
Yeah, so it was a big old bone, but it was very meaty. And I think the red wine tomato sauce, I was worried it was gonna be like a marinara sauce for some reason, but however they spiced it and stuff worked really well, to the point where I was even scooping that up with all the pita because it just was very flavorful, not overly like acidic or anything like that. But yeah, the meat itself, I could tell it was probably roasted in the oven for a good while because it was like tender, fall off the bone. And I would agree with Sam, like the pilaf was good, and I'm glad I had like the rice to kind of go with the meal, but it wasn't my favorite yellow rice. Now, I was happy with the substitution I made. The lemon potatoes, they were kind of like long potato wedges, but not fried, just like cooked. And then with what I'm guessing is like the lemonado sauce or something. And I thought that was not overly lemon either. And just, I gave a good flavor to that. So mixing that with the rice and with the red wine sauce all coming together, I think was a meal I was very, very happy with. For the price, I think the portion size was amazing. And yeah, definitely going to be going back because everything that we had ordered looked really good. Honestly, I'd probably want to come back enough times to retry the lamb shank because it really hit the lamb spot and wasn't overly gamey, which I like the gamey, but I think was just balanced well with the sauce that it came in. Now, in terms of rating, I'll probably give it a 9 to my dish as well because I think the lamb carried strong, but it might have been a 10 if it had like Habibi rice. That would have been enough to put that boy over the top. But yeah, definitely liked this restaurant. The vibe was cool. The back patio, while it's still nice out, was really nice.
Yeah.
And the food was great. So
this place definitely surprised me.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to be this good.
I feel like I've walked past it a couple times too, like on a night out or something, and never thought twice of it. But
yeah, it's nothing like flashy or anything like that. So I'm like, it was really good.
Yeah.
I just never think of getting Greek food, so
Me neither.
That's true. Right.
Honestly, I didn't even know it was in the short north until I looked it up on Google Maps, and I'm like, I have never seen this place. I'm like, I know where Brassica is, right down the street, but this Greek place, and even when I parked, like Sam was like, is this even open?
Yeah, because they have a big building, so they actually had two sides.
Uh-huh.
And one side looked closed, but it's because you were supposed to enter through the other side.
Yeah. I think it's one of those places you just gotta like learn about it by like word of mouth or something.
Right. Or it's
'Cause-
been there so long. I mean, I guess it's got really good publications. So I guess
Yeah.
if you're just in the mood for Greek, this probably is one of the top of the list.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the other people that were there looked like they were regulars.
Mm-hmm. Bella, what did you get?
I got the chicken kebab, which is marinated chicken breast, onion, green pepper, and light lemon garlic sauce. And it came with two sides, so I got the rice pilaf and the fries. I think my favorite part of this meal was also the fries. They were so good. They were crunchy, but also like pretty thick. They were a nice thickness, and the seasoning was so good. And I also agreed the rice did taste like it came from the store. It reminded me of the Maruchan rice bowls. Yeah, but with more flavor. I still did like it. I ate it up. And the chicken was also pretty good. I did not eat the vegetables it came with. I just ate the chicken, but it was still pretty good. Overall, I would give my meal an 8 out of 10, but the fries get a 9 out of 10 separately.
Oh yeah, the
Nice.
fries.
Dang, I should have stolen a fry.
Dang, Bella, I feel like this is the best rating I've ever heard you give
I
something.
know. She said it with so much passion too.
I don't think it's the best thing I ate in, but it was still really good.
From the pod, what's another place that you think you liked better that we went to on the pod?
The Wario sandwich
Oh,
place.
yeah,
she
good
really
choice.
liked that.
Ooh, it was so good. I still think about that sandwich.
She waved me back, was
Yeah,
like, I
she
need the
said,
mic
"I
again.
need to let the people know."
All
Well,
right, good to know. We're gonna have to take you back there.
I feel like you're gonna get a call this week or whenever this episode comes out. Your mom's gonna be like, "You're not eating your vegetables." Well, all to say, the happy Greek made me a happy Mexican.
So when I was looking up on the Columbus subreddit, I just literally typed in Greek, and this one post from like 2 months ago, it was best authentic Greek restaurant. Let me know. And the top comment, it says, Happy Greek got busted for forging home loans in the basement like 15 years ago. That's authentic Greek to me.
I also wanted to point out on the far east side of Columbus, there's
Yeah.
a place called the Mad Greek. So I wonder if the Mad Greek and the Happy Greek ever fight.
Yeah, if you like search Greek in Columbus, there's a lot of places that are just something Greek.
Just
Yeah.
like emotional Greeks.
Yeah.
There's Greek Express.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few of those. I was telling Oscar I had a gyro from there like 2 weeks ago, and that's like so recent to have had Greek food for me. So when you said Greek, I was like, all right, let's see what else I can try.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was better than Greek Express.
All right, well, the last thing we got was the baklava.
True.
The pistachio baklava.
Yes, and if you don't know what a baklava is, it is a layered pastry dessert made from phyllo pastry, nuts, and syrup or honey. It's a popular dessert in Iranian, Greek, and Ottoman cuisine.
I'm wondering if it was honey or syrup.
It was sweet. It was like good.
It was more toasted, I feel like,
Mhm.
and a little less flaky, but also a little less like soggy. I feel like every other baklava I've had has been like sogged up from
Mm-hmm.
the
The
honey or
sauce.
whatever the filling is. So I actually really liked that this one was a little like toasted, more
Yeah.
toastier.
Almost crispy.
Yes, I would say
Like the
crispy.
layers weren't soggy.
And the pistachios added another crunch to it too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say I normally don't love baklavas, but I'm always willing to try them.
Mhm.
I think they're like a cool dessert that's not very common and like very traditional, so I like to try it even if I know it's not my favorite. So this one again isn't my favorite dessert even from here, but I liked it overall. I would probably give it a 7.
Sweet.
A 6.
I'll probably go 7.75.
Yeah, I did like it. I really like the pistachios on top, but I personally wouldn't order it myself. I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Nice.
I think before we move on, we should rate the pita.
Oh, true. Like as a
Oh.
standalone.
Yeah.
8 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
I'm going 9 out of 10.
When you got a toasty piece, like fresh toasty piece, 9 out of 10.
I'm gonna go 8.5, but man, I could have ate 5 of those bowls on my own. To be honest,
they were so.
they were so
that
good.
with the hummus.
Yes, I'd be like, just bring me entree bowl to the rim of hummus.
Oh, of hummus.
And then another bowl to the rim of pita.
The only reason I slowed down on eating it is because I didn't want to just get full on pita.
Oh, yeah. I could have totally just gotten full on the pita.
Mm-hmm. I just didn't want to be greedy because before he offered to bring us more pita,
We thought we had to ration it.
Yeah.
But
so I
then
was
our
like,
server
man.
was great. He kept coming up like, oh, you guys want more pita?
They
Oh,
weren't
you want more
stingy
pita?
about their
At
pita.
all.
And he kept bringing it out. And I was like,
And that was on the
Oof.
house? It was just like endless? Because I know sometimes people charge you for bread.
well, on
baskets.
the menu, it did say like $1.50 for extra pita. But I'm wondering if maybe they normally give like one bowl of pita per person and there was 5 of us.
Right.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know if he was counting or if he didn't care.
That makes sense though.
He hooked us up though.
Maybe it's one per dish. You just like,
Yeah.
they got multiple dishes.
I don't know.
Because I feel like the first bowl he brought out, I was like, oh.
That's not enough.
I was like, that's kind of a stingy rationing. So I was like, maybe 2. But then since he brought out as many as we needed, I was
Yeah.
very happy
Well, it
with
was
that.
because he just kept bringing it out. He's like, oh, do you need more? Well, actually,
He
he
brought
said,
out
do
2
you
at
need more
once.
pita? And we said, yes, please. That was the 3rd bowl. Then for the 4th and 5th bowls,
He just
brought them unprompted. We didn't even
Yes.
ask for it.
but they were appreciated.
He saw us gobbling them up.
He's like, I know they're gonna want to reach into Oscar's hummus too.
I mean, we were 5 people, so.
Yeah.
Hungry people.
No, I did appreciate the service.
Mm-hmm.
I was to say the guy was very nice.
Yeah,
Appreciated
our
him bringing
server
the pita.
was super friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I think he was the only server in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had a couple tables in there, so
We
it was grinding.
did.
I mean, they weren't very busy because the whole
Yeah.
inside was empty. It was
Yeah.
just
Oh,
the
true.
3 tables outside. But we placed a lot of food orders.
Mhm.
Because at one point it was like 5 tables.
Yeah. Okay, anything else or should we move on
Let's move on.
to our favorite segment?
Guess that movie.
And this week I have prepared a movie for everybody. I am 100% sure you each have seen it. And I'm also 99% sure you guys are going to get it right away. But oh well. Get your phones ready to text, ladies and gentlemen.
Boys and girls.
Are you guys ready?
No,
I'm ready.
scared.
my text box isn't there. Why isn't my text? Okay, got it. The letters were just gone, and I was like, "Where did the letters go?"
You got to hold your mic though, David. It's going to sound bad.
Well, I just want to text fast so I can win.
Oh my gosh. It's a race. That's what this challenge is. All right, here we go. An inventor inherits his father's business after his passing. He believes the business works for a good cause, but discovers the company is selling to an evil and sinister group. Appalled by this discovery, the inventor takes it into his own hands to go against the company and destroy the invention sold.
I think this is wrong, but
I'm scared. David got it wrong.
What did he say?
Marisol gets the same thing.
really?
Oh yeah.
So David and Marisol both said cloudy with a chance of
No
meatballs.
way. I was just typing that.
Okay, cool. It's not as easy as I thought it was going to be. I did leave out some big details, but this is the gist of the plot.
Can you reread
Yeah,
it?
reread it.
Yep. An inventor inherits his father's business after his passing. He believes the business works for a good cause, but discovers the company is selling to an evil and sinister group. Appalled by this discovery, the inventor takes it into his own hands to go against the company and destroy the inventions sold.
Hmm. Is it animated?
It is not animated.
Is it a Disney movie?
I go to hints.
It can be
Right.
streamed on Disney.
Ooh, is it like a superhero movie?
I don't know.
God damn, you're doing an interview over here.
Oh,
Right. It's from 2008.
2008.
superhero movie.
You said kind of a superhero movie?
She didn't say.
Oh, she didn't say nothing?
I mean, if I answer, that's a big hint.
Okay. Enough. Shut your trap.
Are you sure it's not cloudy with the chance of meatballs?
I am positive it is not cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Ooh, Oscar's brain is working.
Yeah, the gears are grinding.
It's a very popular movie.
I don't think it's this, but I'm gonna guess.
It is not Spider-Man 2.
Hmm.
And you're sure we've all watched it?
She said 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I hate when she's right.
100%. Or if you haven't, I'm shocked. You've been living under a rock.
Hmm.
Like, I'm just trying to cycle through movies that I know, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
right.
I can't think of a movie that obviously fits this description.
Okay, I can give a hint.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the movie, the protagonist is kidnapped.
Kidnapped?
I think I know what it is, and I'm pissed that I didn't guess it before this
Ooh.
skit. I feel like it's gonna be wrong though at the same time.
David got it right.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it an accurate description though?
I would say so. It's just been so long since I've seen it, so I forgot
Mm-hmm.
all the details like that. But it was on the tip of my tongue. I swear. But that was a good hint too.
He gets kidnapped and he escapes using one of his inventions. Oscar got it right.
Ooh.
Do you guys think Marisol has seen this movie?
I would think so.
Oh,
'Cause-
you got it.
Oh, okay.
Say
Nice.
Say it out loud. Ready?
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Woo.
I didn't know his dad was an inventor.
I didn't know he got kidnapped.
I knew he got kidnapped.
I did know that.
I forgot how he got. I thought he was just a genius. I forgot he inherited that.
Damn,
Yes,
I
no.
guess I've never seen the movie because I don't remember him getting kidnapped.
Oh, that's like
He
such a
gets
cool
kidnapped
scene.
by a
the
terrorist
terrorist group.
That
and
he's
he's
like
in
been
a
selling
cave
weapons.
and
Is
yeah.
this like movie number one?
Yeah.
This is
Iron
like
Man
the
number
OG.
Bro,
Because he goes to the
what?
Middle East to show off weapons for the military, and when they're driving back, they get attacked.
Oh.
Yeah, so the inventor is
Stark.
Robert Downey Jr. I didn't call his dad an inventor in the description. I just said he inherited his father's business.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Mm.
Tony Stark, he owns a military weapons company. So he sells to the United States Army, which he thinks is good because he supports USA.
Mhm.
But
Don't we all?
while he's in the Middle East showing off some missiles, just like how they work, he gets kidnapped by a terrorist group. And he realizes the terrorist group also owns his weapons. So he finds out his company was secretly selling to both the US and the terrorists.
Mm-mm-mm.
So that's when he creates the Iron Man suit, flies around the Middle East, destroying all of his weapons,
Zapping
setting
them up.
them on fire. And he has to go against his company because his father's original partner still works at the company. He's the one that tried to get Tony killed by having him kidnapped.
Dang.
And he tries to like stop Tony and just make a ton of money.
I gotta rewatch this
Yeah,
movie.
it's
I
a
don't
good
remember
movie.
any
I
of
do-
this.
That's like one of the few Marvel Universe movies that I've really even seen, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Same.
This is probably my favorite superhero movie.
I would agree. It's fun.
It's a good one.
Very well done. I really like Robert Downey Jr. and like just Iron Man as a concept is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is before they had a million of the other superhero
Yeah.
movies.
Mhm.
So they're like, we just have to make a good standalone movie.
Yeah.
And don't
everybody,
have to
like,
worry about, oh, there's another part coming soon.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the universe.
the cliffhangers. Yeah. The multiverse.
Yeah, because I think that's when they would like hint things after the credits.
Yeah.
And so people would be like, we got to stay for after the credits.
I still do that to this day. Even in movies you wouldn't think. Sometimes there is
Yeah.
little things.
And I don't want to miss it.
I'm like, I don't mind looking at the credits. They play good tunes, and I like sitting alone.
Nice. Good movie.
Yeah. And you were
Woohoo.
right. It's just such a cultural phenomenon that it's like the listeners will know it too.
Yeah, everybody should know this movie. I just left out that he was a superhero because I didn't want to give it away. But it was a superhero movie.
See, when I was thinking like, okay, this guy makes inventions for superheroes, I wasn't thinking, oh, it's a superhero movie.
Mm-hmm. I also thought you guys might guess Batman just because he's an inventor too.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was along those veins. I don't know why I didn't say.
But I actually haven't seen many Batman movies that I would pick it as my
Mhm.
movie.
I don't think there's any Batman movies on Disney. That's
That's true.
They're on Max.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's why I thought that. Was.
Yeah,
That's,
okay.
that's totally DC Universe.
Okay, well, let's move on. Do you guys want to hear about my vacation?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us about the DR.
The DR was great. Lots of sun. We just lounged. We drank. It was all inclusive. I will say there was a lot more Hispanic people there than I expected, which I know it's a Hispanic country, but I mean like other people on vacation were from just like other countries in Latin America, or South America. So like everybody was speaking Spanish pretty much. There wasn't as many Americans as I would have expected to be there, which was pretty cool. So I'm happy we picked DR because we were between that and Jamaica. DR was the better choice since we both spoke Spanish.
How was the food?
Not great, just because we were on a resort, so like it's resort food. I don't think resort food's ever gonna be good, just because it's kind of like cafeteria style where they're just making a ton of food to feed everybody. I do wish we had gone off the resort and had like a local meal, but we were there for such a short time, it didn't really make sense.
Right. And it was like a relaxation vacation.
Yeah, it was more so about relaxing versus sightseeing and stuff like that. We did do one excursion where we went to, I should look up the name of the island, but it was like Sanoa Island. So we got to ride a boat there. And I will say I normally get very seasick like immediately when I step on a boat. So I made sure to have Dramamine and it actually worked. I was not seasick at all.
Nice.
And I mean, I don't know why I'm so surprised by modern medicine working how it's supposed to, but I was very pleased and surprised. And I will be definitely using Dramamine all the time with going
boats.
forward with boats or anything.
Like, did you find out the correct dosage then? Like, now you know going forward, like...
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, you're supposed to take 2 Dramamine pills and like 30 minutes before you're going to go on whatever thing makes you sick. So that's what I did. Worked perfectly. Nice.
I was going to say, because your seasickness is strong.
It is strong. Last time I went on a boat was in 2016, and I hadn't been on a boat in like at least 10 years probably, because I think we went on one when I was a little kid. So I forgot that I get seasick until I got on this boat with like friends, and I was like, oh, I feel terrible immediately.
We were in a ferry in Italy to go to Minori.
Yes, but I had Dramamine then.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Well, you got your secret sauce now.
Yes.
Did you drink every day?
The day we did the boat, I didn't drink at all, but the other days we did.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was pretty cool because the resort, they would like throw parties, and it was like 4 resorts all in the same kind of complex, so all of them were allowed to go to the party. So it was just like a ton of people there.
Nice.
Which was pretty cool. They had foam. There were pool parties. It was just a good time.
Nice. I'm jealous.
It looked fun from the snippets that I would see.
DR actually has their own like alcohol called Mama Juana, and it almost reminds me of like Fireball.
I hate that.
I did not like
I
it.
hate that.
But I brought a bottle back for you, David. I gave one to Oscar already. If you want one, you can
Thank
have
you.
one. But
No,
I was gonna
pass.
give the other one to Leo.
Pass.
All you had to say was Fireball.
Yeah. I tried it just to try it because I was there, but I was like, I don't
For
like
sure.
I'm not getting anymore.
Do you know, is it like a whiskey or something? Or... Because I know like rum is its own different thing. Made from
I think it was
molasses.
more like a rum.
I feel like, more like island.
Yeah.
That's more of an island drink.
But I do think it was like Fireball just because there was this place we went to where you could buy bottles of it, like big bottles. And I think it had like cinnamon inside.
Oh,
Like it was soaking in cinnamon.
Interesting.
So yeah. Either way, it was a fun trip. It was only 4 nights, so it was pretty quick, but I think it was the perfect amount of time. It was fun to go with Yauska. I feel like we're newer friends, so I wasn't sure how it would go, but it went pretty well.
True.
It worked out because we're both very easygoing, so we could both be sitting there in silence and it's not awkward at all.
Right.
But yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that definitely helps when you go on vacation, so you don't have to like worry about, oh, like we got to be talking about something or we got to be doing something. You can just relax.
Yeah.
And the benefit of being on the beach is like, maybe I don't want to talk right now. You could just put your sunglasses on and sunbathe or read a book or something. Just listen to the waves.
We both took books and then did not read them at all, like while we were there.
Yes. No.
Yeah, because I think like when I hear stories of other people that go on vacations with someone else, I always think, yeah, I would hate to be on vacation with someone that's just complaining. Like I'm trying to relax and you're over here stressing me out.
Oh, that'd be, that would suck.
Yeah, you definitely need to be careful with like personality types going on vacation together and make sure you guys are a good match.
Yeah.
Right. Especially if you're in another country. You can't just be like, I'm going to go home.
Right.
It's like, I'm going to go to the hotel room, but they're in my same hotel room.
Yeah.
Or like if they expect things to be how it is from where they're from. There's no ice in my water. What's wrong with them?
But yeah, if I were to go back to DR, I think I would want to maybe not stay on a resort and just get like rent a car and drive around the country, kind of like what we did in Costa Rica.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you'd get to actually see more of the culture and just like everyday life.
Right. If only we could have. Well, Sam's Mrs. Worldwide this year, but it's like if we as a society got enough vacation time. Like I think like in Europe and stuff, they give them like 3 weeks to a month or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you could just do like one vacation, just straight relax like that, and then one vacation more like out and about, like adventures and stuff. But time is money out here.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get to work.
I'm already planning my trips for next year.
Nice. What do you got?
I'm gonna go back to Peru,
Ooh.
and then we're gonna go somewhere in South America. So a week in Peru and a week somewhere else.
Oh, like from there to somewhere else?
Yeah, in the same trip.
Hell yeah.
Kind of want to go to Thailand.
In
But
South
That's
America?
not South
No,
America.
that would be for another.
Yeah, man.
That would be for another time. And then the part of me is like, I kind of want to go back to Italy, but we'll see.
I know. I would love to go back to Italy.
Mhm.
Anytime anybody wants to go to Italy, let me know.
So I got to cross that off my list. But then Spain's also always creeping up on my mind. And Japan would be cool.
Japan, Springdale, Ohio, or Springfield.
What?
Actually, I was walking Luna today.
Oh no.
And I'm walking past this house and I see these people set up like Halloween decorations, and they had a bunch of like baby dolls on like posts,
Mm-hmm.
and they're huddled up in a circle. In the middle of them, there's like a little table with like a cat, like a stuffed cat. And then they put like Haitian flags all around the
That
circle.
is so messed up. Nuh-uh.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
That is so messed
That is-
up.
Crazy.
I was gonna take a picture of it, but there was someone else walking their dog at that time, so I'm like, Luna's gonna go crazy.
Okay, right.
That is so
What?
messed
is
up.
That is
crazy.
so fucked up in so many ways. It's one thing for them to put like Springfield, Ohio.
Right, but to put
That-
the actual
the
Haitian
flags.
that
flags
is so
crazy.
crazy. I'm surprised they haven't gotten egged. Wait, tell me where they live.
I just told you where it was, but I mean, not all the babies are black. I think only like 2 of them were black, and then the others
Okay,
were white
it's
babies.
still, it's still bad.
Oscar.
It's still bad.
At least they're diverse.
It's still like, I mean, that's definitely racist.
No,
like, that's
yeah.
so bad.
Absolutely.
Putting up the Haitian flags is kind of messed
Dude,
up.
some people are dumb.
They're probably like, oh, it's topical. This is a meme. This is such a funny meme. Yeah.
Oh my, yeah, that's probably what they're thinking. But like,
And people are going to be like,
you
what
could
the
have made it a
fuck?
funny meme without putting the flags.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like this, like you said,
You-
just
that's
Springfield,
too far.
Ohio. Boom.
Mm-hmm. I thought that's what you were gonna say.
Yeah, when you started saying flags, I
Like
was like,
something that
whoa.
says like "Welcome to Springfield" would have been
Uh-huh.
fine.
Yeah, we should give them a feedback form. Like, just
Like, this is fucked up. Take off the flags, put welcome to Springfield.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the whole thing is kind of messed up, but it would have been
Mhm.
less messed up if it didn't have the flags and just said "Welcome to Springfield."
Because I feel like if you were to put like Springfield, Ohio, it would kind of be making fun of what Trump said.
Yeah.
But for you to put like Haitian flags, it's like you agree with him
Yeah.
and you're making fun of that.
Did they have any political signs in their lawn?
No. Literally, that
Interesting.
was,
It was-
the only
They don't need
decoration.
any
was-
political
it was
signs. I
the-
already know
the-
which side they're going.
the subtext.
That's crazy. In Columbus too.
Yeah, this like
This like big time.
Also, I mean, I know it's spooky season, but just babies on a stake too is kind
Dude,
of.
I saw the
It's
babies.
so crazy in
I didn't
itself.
even think about that.
Like, I saw them from a distance. I'm like,
What
oh,
the
that's
heck?
kind of creepy. And then when I got closer, I saw the cat because it's like a
You're like,
black
whoa.
stuffed cat. So you almost don't even notice it at first. But I was like, what's up with those little flags next to them?
That's crazy.
oh,
Well,
Well,
unrelated, but one of my topics this week is that I watched the movie Happy Death Day.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger warning on this episode: gory, carcass, blood,
explosions.
discussions. And so it's like a comedy horror, so it's not like a true scary movie, but it's more like a slasher film. There's some suspense to it, and it's just about this girl that she keeps getting killed and reliving the same day over and over again until she figures out who kills her. And I normally don't get nightmares about like scary movies or slasher films, but today I did. And in my nightmare, there was a serial killer, and he had a little Grim Reaper scythe, and he was like cutting people's heads off. And guess who it was?
Me?
David.
What?
Oh.
How dare you kill everybody in my dream?
My plans are foiled. Now I could never buy that scythe.
Dang.
You should be that for Halloween.
Ooh, that'd be great. And then Sam will never
Sam's like
sleep for
pinching
a week.
herself.
Oh my
like,
gosh,
am I
I'll be
still
so
sleeping?
scared.
Yeah.
Well, it was crazy because we were hanging out with you, but we didn't know you were the serial killer. I actually think there was two. I think you had a co-accomplice that was also killing people.
Like
and we were like
Scream.
at the mall, and there was like a big crowd. And I noticed that you and Oscar both slipped away, and I was like, "This is kind of weird. Is it one of them?" And it was like me and Marisol. You were looking at us, and I was like keeping an eye on you, but you were acting suspicious. And then later, we discovered it was just you. Oscar was not in on it. Oscar was a good guy.
Oscar
Nice.
put me up to it. I swear Oscar put me up to it.
But you tried to kill us, and Luna was there, and you tried to slice at Luna, and you nicked her in the neck. Not enough for her to die, but that made Oscar really mad. Then he tackled you
And killed.
and was like trying to kill you. He was about to
Oh,
he was
damn.
about to slit your throat with some scissors, but you knocked him out of his hands and knocked him out. But then Oscar had done enough damage to you that you were like on the ground. So then I grabbed the scissors and I slit your throat.
Oh, no, this is my nightmare.
Damn.
But I mean, in my dream, I just know that I did. I didn't actually see the blood and stuff come out of your throat. But I was like, he's dead now.
I was going to ask you, did I squirt?
No, I didn't. I like blocked it out, but I know I killed you. It was messed up. You were trying to kill us. You were trying to kill Luna.
I know, that's more messed
Right.
up.
Okay, that's fucked
Kill
up.
everyone else, but not Luna.
Okay, see, I was gonna. That's my question. So, obviously, in that situation, I gotta go down, right? But if I was just killing people at the mall and you knew it was me, would you turn me in?
Wait, what?
Yes.
Damn!
What? If he was serial killing other people, not us.
She literally said anyone except Luna.
Even then, I have to report you.
Yeah. I would
Oh,
still
you're a
have to-
mandated reporter. I
Yeah.
can't tell
I'd
you
have to
shit.
turn you in.
Yeah.
I'd have to report you to the IRS as a CPA.
I'm a mandatory,
This guy's not paying debt tax.
I'm a mandatory reporter.
What a shame.
You're losing tax dollars. He keeps killing people.
You better get on his case.
Oscar, are you turning him in?
If it's.
What if he doesn't know that you're the one that turned him in?
Oh yeah.
He's like, then yeah, I'm telling.
There's a rat in the operation.
What if he does know that you'd be the one turning him in?
Okay, what if he killed?
I like I'm still the murderer. In the group. This could be anyone in the group, right?
No, David is the murderer.
I have to ask someone to turn it in for me.
Bella. Then you would do it even though David would know it was you, and you might risk him coming after you.
Yep.
Damn. What if I was
No,
only...
I have a what if first.
Okay, what do you got?
What if he just killed a rapist? A guy who's been raping girls in Columbus.
Yeah, what if
A
I was
serial rapist?
doing just street justice?
Yeah.
Then I probably wouldn't
Yeah,
tell him
then
that
that's
situation.
fine.
Okay, what if he
Okay.
asked you to help him bury the body?
Like, that's a lot of work.
I don't think I could help.
I don't know if I could do that. What if I pass out?
So you do the hands dirty. What if you?
You wouldn't rat him out. You just wouldn't help him with it.
Exactly.
What would you do? Would you help him bury the body?
No.
She just can't know because she's a mandated reporter. She could lose her license.
David's like,
For real, though.
I hate a dog. Can you help me bury it?
Oh yeah, if I theoretically run over an animal and I kill it,
I'm reporting you.
Wait, really an animal? Or are you saying it's a human that you pretend is an
No,
He's
if it was a
pretending
real
it's a
animal.
human. It's an animal, but he's pretending it's a human. Or sorry,
Wait, what?
it's a human, but he's pretending it's an animal. That's what I mean.
I ran over a deer, big ass deer. Just, where are the horns at?
I ran over Bigfoot.
No, but honestly, like, I've always wondered this. Like, if you hit someone's pet, do you have to stop legally? Like, is there a law?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think
Oh,
so.
that's just so sad.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any laws protecting
I don't think you
pets.
should stop
Which is
because the
crazy.
owner's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, if as a good Samaritan you stop, like, oh, like, I'm so sorry that happened.
Yeah,
Like,
but you're gonna get fucked
do they
up.
have any legal recourse, or will they just do street justice to me?
I don't know.
I don't know. Because
Mm.
is animal abuse like a crime?
I don't think
Well, it's like
so.
I feel like if it's your pet and you are like actually like abusing it, yes. But like if some
Like an
person's
accident?
like the dog is off the leash, they see something across the street, and then you hit them. Because I've always wondered what the legal recourse was. Just wondering for a friend. No.
My thing is like, if the law doesn't take action, I will.
Well, I mean, people are gonna be emotional because you always hear about like, oh, someone ran over my dog and they didn't stop to. It's worse if you see it happen, you can get their like. But even in that situation, like
do you have recourse?
right, exactly.
So just a quick, I googled, is hitting an animal a crime? This is an AI given response, so I don't know if I trust these yet, but this is what it says. Hitting a domestic animal, in most states, the owner of the domestic animal is liable if it's hit by a vehicle. This is because most states have leash laws and require owners to keep their pets from running free. So it's actually the owner's fault, not even your fault.
Damn. So while they're beating them up, I'm like, you bastard, I'm turning you in. My friend is a mandated reporter, and I'm gonna tell her all about this.
Well, if you got beat up, you can also see
Oh, I
that.
guess that's true. Battery as well.
But animal cruelty, like intentionally or maliciously injuring an animal, is the crime in every state. Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know, just a random thought.
Yeah, there are generally no specific criminal laws for hitting a pet and fleeing, but some states may charge you with animal cruelty for failing to report property damage.
I guess in that situation, do you, as a person, you're like, call the police and be like, hey, there's a dead dog. Someone ran over. Like what's the I mean, obviously
Wait,
you
what
should
do
probably
mean?
stop.
Did you run over a dog?
No, I know it sounds like it, but
Okay.
I'm just-
awfully suspicious.
I'm just
specific.
I just like to be ready for situations. Hopefully they never arise, knock on wood. But I'm just a curious cat. And you know what they say?
I don't think you're.
Curiosity killed the cat.
I don't think you're.
My car's name is Curiosity.
Oh my
I'm
god.
just kidding. Okay, continue.
That was
Okay.
a good one.
If you hit an animal or there's a dead animal on the street, I don't think you're obligated to tell the police. But I think if it's like you think it's a hazard in the road, then you could call them to have them move it. They probably would only put it on the side of the road. I think that's what they typically do for like roadkill.
The deer I was telling you guys about earlier, remember that? The rigor mortis deer?
Yeah.
So just for the listeners, I saw a dead deer on the side of the road like 2 days ago, and then I drove down the same road today, and instead of being limp and dead, it was like fully stretched out. Rigor mortis.
It's
Nature's
crazy because their bodies like inflate and their limbs are straight in the air.
Yeah, and then I've read somewhere that sometimes if the cleaning crews don't get rid of them in time, they will literally explode. Like their
Really?
gut. Yeah, for some reason the gases in your body just keep producing, and then they can just explode, and that's a real mess to clean up.
I'm googling, does roadkill explode?
I feel like it's more of a summer
It
thing
says
though,
no.
for sure.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
no.
really?
Roadkill does not explode when hit by a car, but it can fall apart if the vehicle runs directly over it. Well, that's not during rigor mortis.
Yeah. I think it's like the methane or something in there.
Animals can explode after death, but this is uncommon and can happen due to natural causes or human activity. For example, whales can explode after death due to natural decomposition or as a result of a human attempting to dispose of their carcass.
I have heard of whales exploding. Well, I think they explode whales sometimes if they're beached.
You get like a group of people and you're like gonna push it over. You're like 1, 2, 3, and then you like poke it and it just pops. You just
be
cover
That would be
it with
so
it's-
sad.
Stinks so bad.
That would be so sad.
It reminds me of that scene in Avatar where they trap the mom and the baby and they kill them both. Do you remember?
Wait,
Avatar
the show
2?
or Blue?
The blue people.
Blue.
Oh.
Avatar 2.
Yeah, I was trying to think what avatar you're
Yeah.
referencing.
Sorry.
I was
Wait.
thinking
Blue
the last Airbender,
So I have
When they kill the mom and the baby?
Yeah, they
like
kill
the whale thing,
the whale
to
thingy,
like extract its
the
blood.
spirit mother, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, that was messed up.
It's so sad.
Save the whales.
This other article says, much like humans, if dead animals don't receive proper care after passing, they experience bloating.
Mm-hmm.
In particular, gas can build up in the roadkill carcass and occasionally even make it explode. If and when the creature's skin splits, entrails and dark-colored blood may pour out.
Just imagine you like drive by and it like explodes and you just get on your windshield.
And then you windshield wipe and it's still all pink. Ugh. I better not see that deer tomorrow. but I know I'm going to.
Gosh.
What if it's popped?
It better not pop while I'm driving next to it.
No, what if it's already popped when you see it?
Oh, I'll do
Then it is what
I'll
it
do a
is.
loop and then I'll record it. Like, oh, the sticks.
Right, it probably smells so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you guys want me to move on to my next topic?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So this episode will be coming out right before October starts. So I think it's close enough to say it's officially spooky season.
Yeah. And it's technically fall now too, which some might argue is the start of spooky season.
Mm-hmm. I already started decorating,
Mm.
putting up Halloween decorations, so it's spooky season. The topic I had was discussing methods of torture and what method of torture you think you could survive the longest.
Oh,
This is a good topic because there's a lot of crazy methods of torture out
Yeah,
there, dude.
I googled them and I'm on like Wikipedia. There's literally like hundreds,
Oh.
but I'm not gonna go
Okay.
through all of them.
let's hear it.
Let's do the highlights here.
Highlights. So have you guys ever heard of Chinese water torture?
No.
The name rings a bell, and I know when you say it, I'm gonna know, but read it because I forgot.
So this one's interesting because it doesn't seem like it's that bad. So
Okay, yes.
Chinese water torture uses a dripping machine, and it is a mentally painful process in which cold water is slowly dripped onto the scalp, forehead, or face for a prolonged period of time. The process causes fear and mental deterioration on the subject. The pattern of the drops is often irregular, and the cold sensation is jarring, which causes anxiety as the person tries to anticipate the next drip.
Ugh.
It's a drip.
Yeah, so it's not like waterboarding. It's like literally sitting there and just having water randomly drip on you.
Mm-hmm. I love cold showers, so I would be fine.
That's I was like, I feel like this one I could
Yeah.
go forever.
Imagine the people like,
But I guess it's a mental thing. So I wonder how long, like
Yeah,
a
how long?
prolonged period of
Yeah.
time would
Yeah.
and the scalp is also an interesting space. Like if you said maybe on my stomach, like that would be like worse.
Or I feel like if it was like on my
your,
nose
or on your
something.
back. Like I feel like that would be like I'm scared because I know it's cold.
I'm just like,
on my ball. It's cold.
because I think, would I eventually just stop thinking about it? Like,
right.
because that doesn't sound like something that would bother me. So I'm like, I feel like at some point I would just completely ignore it and then forget it's even happening.
Right. That's what I was like. It doesn't seem that bad.
Mhm. I can survive that.
I think it's just like, yeah, with the mental thing, it's like the same thing with like solitary confinement. I feel like on paper, it's like, oh, I could last a year in solitary confinement, but then people go crazy in like a week.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the conditions too, if you're being tortured this way, you're probably in some like musty basement or dungeon
You're
or something.
probably still strapped to a
Yeah.
chair.
you are a
Maybe you have
prisoner
a
of
blindfold
war
on,
or
like,
something. So you know
Still
this
not,
is
not
probably
an
the
ideal
start.
situation.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Like, if I'm blindfolded, yeah, it's going to be torture. But like if I'm watching TV, strapped up.
They just got
I don't think they're letting you watch TV while the water's dripping on you.
If I'm watching Modern Family, I'd be fine.
I'd forget that water was even there. So this other one that seems like it might not be that bad is music torture.
okay. See, that's what the one I was thinking. I was like, maybe I could survive that.
It just depends on the music.
And I think the thing is they repeat the same song or something, right?
I think
And so
so.
you get fricked up over that.
So like the song from Insidious where it goes like tiptoes.
Oh, that's a creepy song.
That one, if you play it, I would go fucking crazy.
What if it's just like, what does the fox say?
Oh, that might maybe go crazier earlier.
I'd be fine with that.
I'd be so annoyed at that song after a while.
I heard the thing back in the day, like on Facebook, they would say it'd be like they play Baby by Justin Bieber to like foreign
Just over
captives
and
like
over.
for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah, so basically methods of noise torture or sound torture include the continuous playing of music or noise, having been paired with sensory deprivation, sleep deprivation, food and drink deprivation, and stress positions. So often you're like uncomfortable and they're playing one song probably really loudly over and over again.
Mhm. See, that's like in context. If they're not letting you sleep, oh yeah, you're gonna get messed up.
Mhm.
If they're not letting you eat, you're gonna be done.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I mean, obviously there's annoying songs. Oh, if they just put a blindfold on me and had me in a room and blasted a Jason Derulo playlist, I'd be like, just hand me the gun now. Just give me the gun.
Jason Derulo. That was terrible.
It was.
I was thinking like the song "It's Friday,
Oh,
Friday."
Rebecca Black.
That would be terrible.
I could handle that a little longer than Jason Derulo.
Yeah.
What if
Fucking
it's
trumpets.
Fireflies by Owl City. I might like it.
Yeah.
You would not believe your eyes. I'd be jamming.
The people torturing me like they're tired. Like, this guy won't give it up.
10
He's still
million
singing.
fireflies.
I just saw a meme on Instagram where it's
Tim Robinson?
yeah, the one where he's like yelling when they put the like VR glasses on him, and it's like you if you actually saw 1,000 fireflies, and he's like photoshopped into fireflies.
All right, this next use of torture, I think, David, you would crumble. Tickle torture.
Oh.
The prolonged use of tickling to abuse, dominate, harass, humiliate, or interrogate an individual. While laughter is popularly thought of as a pleasure response in tickle torture, the one being tickled may laugh whether or not they find the experience pleasant.
I would survive this one for sure. I'm not a ticklish person. I've trained my body to not like feel ticklish when someone's trying to tickle me. But I just know like people like David like are super ticklish. Imagine someone holding you down so you can't even fight
Yeah.
back.
Yes.
That'd be crazy.
torture.
It'd be less than an hour, then I'd be tickled pink. You know, I'd be dead.
Yeah, the other day, Charmaine was tickling me, and I was like, "How long can I take it?" I'm like, "I would not survive if I was getting tickled."
But I'm like, the person tickling me is going to get tired too. Their fingers are going to tire out.
There's multiple people.
They got a rotation too.
Yeah,
probably.
they got a rotation.
They got a machine.
A tickle machine. Okay, waterboarding.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
dude, that's
No.
game over, dude.
Yeah.
I like to breathe.
See, I'm always like, I feel like I'd be able to breathe. No?
In between,
Yeah.
but
When you go,
So let me
Yeah.
read the description because let me know if this is what agrees with you guys. Waterboarding is a form of torture in which water is poured over a cloth covering the face and breathing passages of an immobilized captive, causing the person to experience the sensation of drowning.
yes.
yeah,
Oh, okay. I didn't know there was a cloth involved.
yeah.
So that's, and then since it's wet and heavy on your face, you're just like trying to breathe through that, and you can't. But then right when you're about to give, they pull it off, so then you have to do it all over again.
Oh, so they're constantly pulling off the cloth.
Yeah, and that's why in the movies they're all like,
That's why you feel like you're drowning.
and they're like coughing
See,
and stuff.
I thought it was like they just put your head under a faucet and turn it on.
no.
Well, like
'Cause
so
I feel
it's
like that
covering
way
your
would be easier
orifices.
to breathe.
That's
but when
what
you're
I
like.
That's why I thought you'd be able to breathe. I was like, I think I'd still be able to breathe.
No, it's the cloth that does it.
Okay. Well, now
Yeah.
I still want to try it just,
Oh.
just to see if I could breathe. I
no.
think
We
I
can
might
try
be
it right
okay.
Yeah. Oh, there's a towel right there. Oh, intern, water, please.
Get the waterboarding towel ready.
There you go. Coming to you live.
I think that one would be hard.
I mean, obviously, I would just do it for like 10 seconds. Nothing crazy. Just to feel what it's like.
You think you'd be doing it for 10 seconds, but we'd be the deciders of that.
Okay. I'm not giving you all the power. Especially not you, David. Not after my dream. So you don't think you'd survive very long?
Oh,
in this
heck
one?
no.
No.
If
That
you're
one's
holding the
hard.
nation's secrets and this is the form of torture, you're giving them up.
Yeah. Oh, you know how much water like I'd swallow? Scary.
Well, if it's for my country.
Absolutely not.
The secrets are buried in my backyard.
So those are all mainly psychological torture methods.
Let's get are we getting to the good stuff now?
I say, what about physical torture methods?
Oh, I have a good bank of those.
What?
What?
What does that even mean?
Just like medieval torture,
Like the stretcher machine?
the stretcher or like the being pulled by the horses.
Oh, the horses is
that
crazy.
one is diabolical.
Well, that's just like gonna kill you now.
Yes, that's why that's what I was thinking, and when you were like, how long do you guys think you would survive these? I'm like, however long until my limbs are ripped off my body.
See, I'm thinking torture in terms of like,
We need secrets out of you or something.
yes, like you have been captured, they want secrets, and now they're torturing you until you tell them.
They're trying to get you close to being dead, but not
Yes.
that close.
Okay.
So you can tell them your secrets.
Let's see if I have any other that I've come up with recently.
What do you mean come up with? Okay.
Like, what if I was like waxing you, your legs?
Honestly, tweezing would suck. Like hairs one
Yeah.
by one, especially the nose hairs, because I always sneeze.
The nose
I
hairs
always
is
sneeze.
crazy.
And it's like
Yeah.
not enough pain where it's like I'll die, but it's enough to be a nuisance. That'd be tough. Obviously, the standard one, put toothpicks under your toenails and kick the
Uh-huh.
wall.
Or just like anything under your fingernails and they push it in.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, it makes me feel weird just thinking about it.
So you guys know about the bamboo one? This one kills you, but the bamboo one where they just like hang you over a bamboo root or whatever, and since bamboo grows so quick,
Yeah.
it impales you and it'll just keep growing through you and you just have to like die.
Yeah, that's actually on this list, which I had never heard of.
Crazy. I think that was like a big thing in like the Viet Cong or something.
Let me
Yeah.
see.
It says it is reportedly used in East and South Asian countries such as China, India, and especially Japan, but claims of its usage lack reliable evidence.
Oh, on paper it sounds crazy.
Yeah, I mean, this says some species can grow as fast as 4 centimeters per hour.
Mhm.
So, I mean, that is a lot, but it would still probably take a long time.
Right, you might starve to death before if it's too short.
It kind of sounds like was it like the rat one in reverse?
Yeah, I was thinking of the rat one too.
Is it like they peanut butter your body or something?
No, they put like a rat on your stomach and they put a bucket over it so the rat can't get out.
And then they
Oh.
heat up the bucket so the
So
rat
it's
starts to
scratching.
dig
Yeah.
into your stomach.
Oh, I don't think I would like that one.
No, probably not.
Nah, I wouldn't like that very much.
Any of these, you're like, oh, that one sounds fun.
I'd let the person
tickling
know.
one.
I'd let the person know, hey, I don't like this very much.
Let's try the next one.
Next one, please.
Okay, the next one I think is more bearable. What about getting branded?
Oh, that's not
Ooh.
bad.
With something hot or something cold.
Hot. Or getting like cigarettes burned on you.
Yeah.
Something
I could
hot.
take
When
that
you
for a
said
while.
something hot,
I mean,
I thought you were
it'll
gonna say
hurt.
like something hot or something not sexy. Because if I got a sexy branding, I'd rock that shit.
I think it would hurt like a bitch, but I don't think. But what if they were doing it like multiple times? You know?
Yeah.
That's what I expect.
I feel like the issue too with branding is the aftermath. Because, you know, I was in Greek life, and my Greek,
What?
you know, you see it in movies, they get branded sometimes.
Mhm.
And I've heard from the rumor mills that the bad part is sometimes it gets infected, or you can't, even if it heals regular, you can't, because you get it on your ass most of the time.
Yeah.
You can't sit very well for like weeks.
Because it hurts so bad.
And then if you don't take care of it, it gets infected.
Mm.
And then the branding can peel off, so it's like you don't even have the cool
Well,
factor of it.
also
mark.
it's like, do they clean it when
Oh,
they
I
brand
doubt
you?
it, dude.
Yeah.
They're going cheek
Well,
to
not if
cheek.
they're torturing you with it.
Well, they say being burned alive too is like one of the worst
Yeah.
things you can feel. So I can imagine a concentrated branding. Wouldn't that be fun either? I don't know. Bring back the rats. Bring back the rats. Burn them instead.
What's another one?
Okay, being buried alive.
Ooh.
How
That's
long do
so
you think
scary.
Like
before?
in a box
Yeah.
or okay.
In a box.
I don't think that one's as bad either.
I don't have claustrophobia, so
neither.
I
don't
think I would just take a nap until they take me out. Like if they're not trying to kill me and I know they're gonna pull me out
Take you out.
eventually, go to sleep.
I don't think I'm claustrophobic, but then I guess if I'm in a box the size of my body, I wouldn't like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, I'd be breathing. So I think just
Yeah.
the thought of like, am I gonna run out of oxygen before they can get me out would maybe scare me and make me use up more oxygen faster.
Imagine you fart in your box.
Oh, whoever smelt it dealt it.
Imagine you have diarrhea. in your
Right. I was just thinking, you just get in there, you're like, fuck,
Sam,
I
there's
haven't
no
pooped.
Pepto.
R.I.P.
You're like, I haven't pooped in 2 days. It just came right now.
Fuck, I just had some flaming hot cheese too.
Oh my gosh.
Opa.
Opa. Okay, this one won't kill you either. Tooth extraction.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'd cry because I love my teeth.
Yeah, I feel like that one's worse than branding.
That one's
Yeah.
worse. It's like tooth pain.
Because aren't the
Ugh.
like nerves in your teeth super sensitive?
Yeah. I think it's like one of the worst pains.
And I don't think they're gonna be very well trained on extraction, so they might struggle a little bit.
I don't think they're
gonna-
gonna put some Novocaine in there.
Okay, the dentist in The Hangover pulled out his own tooth just fine.
He was a professional.
And then, yeah, imagine they like tie a string and then they tie it to a doorknob and they slam the door.
I don't think that would work.
What is it, like a baby tooth?
So they keep doing it. That's why they keep doing
man.
it. Doom, doom.
Oh, and your neck just keeps. Well, Sam, I don't think I'm surviving any of these very long.
No.
Get
Well,
back to your topic.
Some of them aren't gonna kill. Most of these aren't gonna kill you. I'm trying to skip the ones that will kill you.
Okay.
It's funny because enema is on here, which we talked about recently.
That's when they flush your dookie out.
Yeah, but it's
Ooh.
on here as a form of torture.
You would be wiped clean.
Dude, they'd have to do a couple cycles on me, I think.
Oh my gosh.
They'd get tired.
All right, what about just getting kind of solitary confinement, putting in a padded cell?
Are my hands tied?
Let's say yes.
Am I allowed to sleep?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to
Do I-
freestyle? I'm stuck in this box. They put too many locks.
Do I have a pillow?
No.
Oh.
I think as long as I'm allowed to sleep, I could
Yeah,
do
do I
it
have
for a
a
while.
bed? Or
No, it's just a padded cell, so everything's cushiony already.
do I have a blanket?
No, you're in a straitjacket.
Oh, we are straight jacked up.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that makes it worse. 'Cause I'm like, I could like do some push-ups, do
No,
some
you don't got arms.
crunches.
Use of your arms.
You could roll around like a burrito.
Yeah. All you can do is roll around.
Do the worm.
Do crunches.
Count to 1,000,000.
See, I feel like I have a lot of funny thoughts, and so I could survive there. But then I know 72 hours later, I'd be feeling kind of loopy.
Yeah, I guess if the light is on the entire time, that would
Oh,
be
yeah.
rough.
That's true. Yeah. All of these are just like Mr. Beast videos. Now that
Yeah,
think
I was
about it.
actually just watching that as a Mr. Beast video where he puts himself in a padded room. But he does have a bed. He's not in a straitjacket, and he does get
Oh,
food randomly. But he doesn't know what time of day it is or anything. I didn't finish the video yet, so I gotta finish it.
You finish it. He's going crazy.
I think I could do it at least 2 weeks.
You know,
I would think
weeks.
so.
I don't
Yeah.
think you can make it that long.
I don't think I could make it that long. I could last 3 days.
I'm like, I get to be away from people. Sign me up.
Damn, Oscar, that's how you feel about us?
No.
Have you seen those Mr. Beast videos where it's like keep your hand in the car and the last person like wins
To take
like,
it off, yeah.
yeah, $1 million or whatever?
Yeah, it shit my pants instantly. Make everyone else want to quit, dude.
No, I think they get some time to go to the bathroom.
No, I'm pooping on the car.
He's trying to disgust the
Yeah.
other contestants.
I
And I'm
think
going
I,
to start eating
Throw
it.
up. You should throw up on them.
Yep.
That's almost actually
Yeah.
worse because you can aim your throw up at them versus the poop is harder to aim.
I think
Well,
I
can
could go
throw
far.
it at them.
I would
You
lose
can't take
all
your
of
hand off the
those
car.
because I would accidentally like take my arm off.
That's gonna be like, oh, I have an itch. Scratch his nose,
Yeah.
and then he's out.
Like, yeah, the bathroom's over there.
I feel like I would do good.
My arms get tired too quick. I don't think I could hold my arm up on no damn car. Unless I have it like under something. On the
Under
wheel.
the wheel.
On the wheel or something.
Yeah, I
yeah,
think
I
I'd
guess
have
if you
to.
could lay down it. Well,
How would you
gravity,
hold it up?
gravity.
You would have
but
to be on top of the car.
Well, that's
with
what I'm
your
saying.
hand
Like, you
down.
want your hand crushed by the wheel, that you physically can't take it out.
Oh,
I think
would
at
do
some
that.
point they just like raise the car up. So at some point you
You
do
have
have
to
to
raise your
Yeah,
stand.
hand.
like it's up in the air.
Oh shit! Yeah, I just hang from the wheel and sleep.
that Mr. Beast is a real sicko. I tell you.
I mean, if you think about it,
Yeah,
some
right?
of the stuff he does to contestants is crazy. But I mean, they all sign waivers. Obviously,
Mhm.
they're agreeing to it, and there's the potential for a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
So people do it.
So like, what can you really lose? Your dignity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine being second place. That would suck so bad.
Ugh,
Like you held onto the car for like 2 days and then you just
I
sneeze.
know. Does
or
he not
something.
give any money?
I feel like on
feel like normally he
occasions he will
does.
give prizes to like some of the people that were close just because he feels bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I don't think every time.
He'll be like, "You can continue, or if you quit now, you'll get $10,000."
Yeah, he gives
he
you like
does
a
that.
deal or no deal type thing right there. Dang. I was thinking, instead of burning for torture, imagine if they did like a freezing, like a dry ice or a liquid nitrogen.
Or they put salt on you and then an ice cube.
Oh, yeah. Well,
we used
yeah.
to do that as kids
But imagine they did that not for fun and for laughs,
as torture.
but to make you cry inside.
Well, I mean, I think if they did nitrogen, you would lose that body part.
But you would live.
Yeah, they can still get secrets out of you, no matter how little
You're
limbs
like,
you
I
have.
survived, and you have no hands.
They could chop
No
off your
arms.
fingers one at a time until you tell them. See, that one I might be like, let me just, what do you want to know? I don't want to keep my fingers.
You know, it'd be crazy if they tried multiple torture things on you. They did the liquid nitrogen on your hands, and then they did music torture, and they played that Waka Flocka song. Look, ma, no hands, and no telling I don't dance. I'm a bad motherfucker. You're a handsome motherfucker. Okay.
God damn.
That'd be cruel and unusual.
Yeah.
Any other form of tortures that you guys think about that we haven't talked about?
Not ones that don't kill you,
You only think of the ones that kill you.
just because they're so heinous.
Well, I was
Like-
thinking, what if instead of burning you, they like electrocute you?
That was on here, like a cattle prodder
Yeah.
Oh,
or even like a shot collar.
Like not enough to kill you, but enough to like feel it through your whole body.
Mm-hmm.
That's scary because you can't like move.
Or a taser.
yeah, right.
even.
You're like,
Makes you poop yourself. That would suck. That would be a terrible torture too.
Have you guys seen that one video where the guy gets tased, but he's like so big that it doesn't affect him? He's like, turns to the lady he's like arguing with, "I'm gonna find you, bitch," and he doesn't go down.
No.
That'd be me to the torture guy.
Okay, sure. Don't they just bring out more people with more tasers
Yeah,
until
and they bring
go
you down. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're just like frozen, except you're like neck up. You're like, I'm gonna find you, bitch.
With what hands?
Another form of torture that was on this list, which is kind of crazy, is crucifixion.
Oh,
that's wild.
Jesus
People
Christ.
were like bored back then.
Right, that was like the spectacle. Like instead of having like Jersey Shore or Love Island, they're just like, shit, there's another one this week, dude. Let's go watch them stone this person or whatever. Getting stoned would suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one you die,
Ooh,
Yeah. Unless they have good aim and they don't aim for your head.
I guess.
Just your limbs.
Well, sometimes they bury you where it's just
your head.
Sticking
Oh.
out.
Yeah.
It probably feels like you can't breathe just because the pressure of all the dirt on
Mhm.
your chest.
And then they just crush your head to smithereens, and you're like, dang, I should not have hit on my boss's wife, bro.
They kick it like a soccer ball.
Yeah, freaking adultery. Shit.
Ooh, that's crazy.
Should have just kept it to myself.
I don't know why that reminded me of that commercial where the guy drops a bowling ball and then the bowling ball hits a ramp, and then there's a guy that thinks it's a soccer ball, so he goes to headbutt
Oh, what?
What commercial
Yeah,
is
what are they
this?
selling?
I forget what it
Emergency
was.
rooms at a hospital.
What is this, Jackass 4?
You're like a head in the ground, and they like paint your head white and black. That's
Like a pin?
Yeah, like a soccer ball.
Oh,
What did you say?
like a pin? Because I was still thinking about the bowling balls.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the opposite, but I don't know why I thought of that. I'll show you after the pod.
This was on the list too. Forced nudity.
I could do that.
Kill me now. Like, who's forced? Who's being forced to watch me?
Yeah.
Or am I being forced to watch naked people?
No, you're,
Oh, I can do that all
you're
day.
being forced to be naked
They're all old.
in front of like a bunch of people.
Are they men or women?
Both.
Ugh.
Are they hot or not?
Both.
And like, can I cover myself with my own arms?
Forced.
Oh yeah, you're right. I can't survive that.
Am I stimulated or...
Oh, David.
Like they do that in Game of Thrones, the Walk of Shame, and they make her
Shame.
walk through the whole town naked.
Oh yeah, that entire walk you have to do.
People are throwing vegetables at you.
Shame.
Oh, goddamn.
I mean, I'd survive it, but it would suck.
Mm-hmm.
Probably get a good couple bits out of that, so I'd do it. That's not the word. That's literally like the best on the list. So like, I'd go
You're like,
for
I'll
that.
take that.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know. The Chinese water drop method doesn't sounds
Yeah,
even
that
better
one
after
seems
all these other
fine.
things.
You're crazy.
The most tame.
Yeah. The teeth pulling is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The Jason Derulo's crazy.
Some people would like cut off your fingers.
I was gonna say, or they pull your fingernails out. Fingernails or finger beds are real sensitive.
They are. Well, I think that's enough torture methods.
Wait.
Probably. Oh,
Cut off your eyeballs and make you look at the sun. Your eyelids and make you look at the sun.
Is that a thing?
I don't know, but it just popped in my head, and that would not be cool.
Or they just like force them open
Bird box.
until they burn in the sun? That would be torture, actually. It'd be so bright.
Just having, or even not even making you look at anything. Just having no eyelids and you can't blink and you just have dusty eyes. Yikes. Yikes.
I wonder if your eyeballs would stop working. Like, would they dry up?
At some point, yeah. Like, you would have to keep them, like, moistured.
You'd have to like manually just circle them
Yeah.
around to try to get
You need
Any
eye drops
liquid?
for sure.
moisture.
Yeah, eye drops all the time.
Do you think if they got rid of the top and the bottom eyelid, if your eyeballs can easily more fall out? Or are they in your
Probably
skull?
not.
Well, they're like
attached.
attached to your brain.
They have
now.
a stem.
Yeah.
Your optic nerve.
Is that like a right tight? Or is it like in movies where like, or Mortal Kombat where it's got some leeway and it can pop out and dangle?
I don't think it's gonna
know.
pop
No,
out.
I
It
don't
doesn't
think it
dangle?
can- I don't think it can pop out and
I think it
dangle.
can pop.
That would suck. Imagine you get stung by a bee right in your eyeball. Bee torture. That would have slathered you up with some honey.
How many bees are they gonna kill?
They shake up a beehive and then throw it in the room with you.
Oh, a wasp nest?
I was gonna
That'd be
say,
worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. You don't even
That
have to
might-
shake them up.
honestly, you
They
might die.
they already hate you. They're
Because they
little
can sting you
fuckers.
multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Or what are those like the African killer bees or Asian killer bees, whatever, wherever they're from, but they're big as heck and they just sting you hard as heck.
What if they do like a fear factor thing? Like they
Yeah,
just
I
put
was
you in
thinking
a
that too. Like just put you in a box full of tarantulas or snakes
Yeah.
or rats.
I couldn't do rats. I could do tarantulas.
I think I
You
could
do
do
snakes?
tarantulas
I could do snakes.
Could you
if
do
they're not poisonous.
cockroaches?
No, I can't.
No.
No.
See, I think I agree that I couldn't do rats,
Yeah,
but I could probably do all the others.
what's wrong with rats?
they're
They're
just
so gross, and they pee and poop
And they're
all
just
the
so,
time.
like, big.
Yeah.
and I just can't get over the fact that they killed 1/3 of the population
Through the bubonic
through
plague.
the bubonic plague. They must still be infected.
What if they were mice?
Oh, that's
even,
cute.
Even
I'm
then,
just
I don't like it.
Actually, I could probably do mice because they are pretty cute.
No, I can't.
But
do
it would be annoying that they'd be pissing on me.
Yeah.
And you know some of those fuckers are gonna be hungry, so they are gonna bite you.
Ugh, yeah.
I think like a tarantula. I mean, obviously every animal will probably try and bite, but I think a rat bite just. I'm like, disease.
Mm-hmm.
They have long teeth. It's gonna hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Cockroaches, gross. I hate creepy crawlies like that, but I don't think I'd die.
If Fear Factor was still a show and you had the chance to go on it, do you think you would do well?
I
Yeah.
do.
Not well enough to win. Maybe like time trials, like when you have to climb the fucking buildings and shit. But like the gross stuff, I think I could complete the challenges.
I think I could do both.
But a lot of times they have cockroaches in their challenges.
I'll survive. I'll hate it.
Just
I'll
like, I'll do it for the
complain.
money.
Yeah, I'll complain, but I'll be fine.
Yeah, I think I could do all of the challenges, but I don't think I would be the fastest.
Yeah.
So then I
there's
wouldn't
just-
end up winning.
I would just have to hope that the other person tries too hard and fails before me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm the same. I think with like the gross challenges, I could do it, eating stuff. But the physical challenges, yeah, I'd just be worried about not getting the fastest time. But I could, drive a car on the side of a ramp and do a flip.
That was one of the challenges. One of them is like, how many times can you go under a semi, like Fast and Furious style?
Oh,
the
dang.
car.
That's
I'm like,
scary.
that's pretty cool, but it would be scary.
Do you guys think you could complete the challenge that got Fear Factor taken off the air?
Which one was it?
Drink like a big old glass of Donkey Kong.
Really? That was it?
Yeah, the network was like, oh, heck, no. I think they got a lot of bad feedback on that one.
I feel like I would think of it like any of the other gross challenges, and it'd be okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do that one.
Yeah, I might have to tap out on that one. too.
Yeah.
It's still fucked up that they did that.
Yeah, apparently even Joe Rogan was like, y'all sure y'all want to do that on TV? Like, I'm sure people are not going to like that. And they're like, the producers or whatever were just like, oh yeah, we got to get crazier and crazier.
Ooh,
And then they got taken off the air. So, sucks for them.
canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Let's wrap it up. We have enough content for the episode. Thank you all for listening. Hopefully you made it this far and listened through all of the different torture methods and Fear Factor talk and even the gory stuff we talked about earlier. It was just a gory, gross episode all in all, but we appreciate you listening. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, episodes will be every other week. And that's all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.